Yay!
Hooray, she's on.
Hooray! We are live! Oh my gosh. God. Hello! Have you got your cups of teas? I've got 2 drinks actually. I've got someone making me a coffee. This is my servant for the day. No, actually this is really exciting. If we have any aspiring actresses and actors, I have a treat for you this morning on London Theatre Direct, because we have the wonderful, he's got his head in the freezer at the moment. We have the wonderful Agent Gribby. Go and follow him on Instagram now, Agent Gribby, who is a West End agent. So if you have any questions, hello from Brunei, oh my gosh. If you have any questions for him, like how to get into the industry or anything you want to know about getting an agent or stuff like that, feel free to ask those questions. Come on then, Magic. Come on. Come say hello. Come here. Come here. Say hello to Magic, everybody. This is Magic. So I have 2 drinks. I have one, which is not very nice, which is apple cider vinegar and some water. Yay. And then Gribby's got the coffee on. Oh, hello, Chrissy! Magic! Hey, Wolfie, are you going to come say hi? No, Wolfie's too shy. But yes, fire away. Any questions you have, we will do our best to answer them. Gillen R_HS, you woke up at 3. Well done. Oh my gosh. You have Prosecco. Ha! That's the kind of person I like. Right, we're going to get comfy.
Absolutely.
Here he is, Agent Gribby.
Hello.
We've got a lovely coffee. I haven't had a coffee for this whole
You haven't?
lockdown period.
No, have you?
No, I haven't. This is my first coffee. Are you coming up?
Come on, Wolfie.
Come in.
Come on, Wolf.
Come on. Come on, up you
Don't
come.
be camera shy. You're not usually camera
Come
shy.
here. Come. That's it. Up. Up. She won't do it. Come on, baby. Up you come.
No
Oh.
one wants to see you.
Say hello. There she is. There you go. Sit down. Sit down. So, questions. What have we got? What kind of work can you get for actors? I'm sadly not a triple threat, so musicals isn't my cup of tea.
There's plays and TV, isn't there?
No, you can do straight theatre and you know, you don't have to sing and dance. You can be a straight actor and...
You did a play before Pretty Woman, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a musical.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of a play. You're not in the shot, Gribby.
Oh, no.
There you go. Oh my gosh! Gribby's got
Going
this
well.
fancy phone and it's actually ridiculous.
Not really that fancy.
No,
but-
what is it?
Samsung.
It's a Samsung and it's very slippery. Where and what did you study? I kind of didn't. I went about it a really strange way. I did a BTEC actually in performing arts. So when I was 16 to 18. Love that Magic's in the background. And then after that, I did this like competition called the Voice of Musical Theatre competition, and that kind of propelled me into musicals. Really, I did go to Arts Ed for all of 1 month, ladies and gentlemen. And then I would have stayed, to be fair, but I got a job and I couldn't afford the tuition fees at the time, so I took the job instead of getting into debt. But yes, so I kind of went about it a really strange way. But where did you train, Gribby?
I trained up north. I trained at somewhere called the Midlands Academy.
Oh, the Midlands Academy.
Yeah.
There you go. You're still not in the shot. You've got half a face.
Many years ago. Many years ago.
Many moons
Yeah.
ago.
I can't tell.
Is it better to start off young? I don't think it matters really, actually. I mean, oh my gosh,
Sorry, it's
so
fine.
difficult. I don't think you have to start off young, but it obviously helps, doesn't it? Did you start dancing when you were young?
Yeah, I did. Well, ish. I was about 8 years old.
That is young.
I think that's quite late.
I didn't start till I was like 11.
Did you not?
Yeah. What dancing
can't
did you
tell.
do?
I did mainly jazz and tap.
Yeah, I did Latin and ballroom.
Did you?
Yes.
But, see you on Strictly.
Oh, that's the dream. I'd love to do Strictly. It's hard, actually. I'm going to have to do this because we have to scroll up. Oh, gosh.
Oh, do you?
For the questions.
Would you want...
No, it's fine. Can you convince my mum to get me an agent?
Absolutely.
Tell her to watch this live.
Yeah.
How did you get into acting? So after I went to did my BTEC, and then I did this competition called the Voice of Musical Theatre competition. I surprisingly ended up winning it.
Yay!
Woo! So that kind of really helped because I got my agent from that, and then I started auditioning. But really, you know, I have to be honest, it was a really hard slog, and it's taken me a long time. To get my first job was really difficult because I was so young. I was only 19 at the time, and I didn't have any experience and not a lot of training, only doing my BTEC. So it was quite difficult. So I would say if anyone's trying to get into the industry, to definitely go to college, go to do a three-year course. Would you say?
Yeah, definitely. I think
Yeah,
that helps.
because that gives you such a good grounding. Because for me, it was quite difficult because I didn't have that, and I was so young. For anyone to kind of believe in me enough to give me a good part or a good role. So for a long time I was kind of doing all sorts of bits and bobs, but it's taken 10 years.
But you did it!
But I did it!
Yay!
Yay! So yes, go to school, do your training. Oh. Loving Helen's comments. Where is Helen? I want to see what she's saying. What age did you realise you wanted to go into theatre? Do you want to answer that one?
Quite early on, I remember seeing being at Panto. I'm from Nottingham originally. I went to Nottingham Panto, and I remember seeing this boy tap dancing in the ensemble, and I thought,
were you like, oh my god, I want to do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think.
How about you?
My dad was like in a rock and roll band, so I used to always sing with him, and I loved to sing, and he used to like try and teach me how to harmonise and stuff when I was like 5 or whatever. So I always wanted to sing, and then I saw. Do you remember Hey Mr. Producer?
Yeah.
And I remember watching that, and they did like a section of Les Mis, and it was Lea Salonga.
Oh yeah.
And I just thought she was the most amazing thing ever. And then I just became really obsessed with musicals, and I went to see Joseph.
Yeah.
And the Technicolor Dreamcoat at the Palladium, I think it was.
Do you remember who was Joseph?
It was probably Jason
Was it
Donovan.
Jason? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And I just remember being like, oh my god, I want to be Joseph. And when I came home from watching Joseph, I had bunk beds, and I put like these bits of paper all the way down so it looked like it was a jail, and then I would sing like, close every door to me. I really want to be Joseph. Maybe that dream will come true one day. Gender swap. Yeah. So that's what happened, and then I saw Phantom of the Opera and just cried
amazing.
the whole way through it because I thought it was the most beautiful thing, and I still do. I saw it actually not that long ago, and I still cried. I think it's amazing. What else? Helen. Oh, hello, Helen K. Wint. Oh, and I think my mum's on here. Guys,
yay.
it's my mum's birthday today, and obviously I can't be with her because we're in isolation. So go to Faith Allen. And just spam her, please,
Absolutely.
with happy birthdays and videos, because, I'm sad that I can't be with her. Oh, hello, Angela. The theatres are open. No, sadly, the theatres are not open at the moment, which is very, very sad. Very sad. But they will be. We'll be back, and, we'll be stronger when we come back. And I was thinking today, like, the first show back on all those theatres, all those West End shows, all around the country, is just going to be so magical. And you have to make sure that when we come back, that everyone goes to the theatre.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure everyone will flock to the theatre. They're going to need it. Oh God. What do you do in your day-to-day job? Well, right now, this is my job. I don't have a day-to-day job. I'm very lucky that I haven't had to for a while because I've just been doing theatre and all of that sort of stuff. I have done them in the past. I've been, God, what have I done? I've been a teacher. I worked at a yoga studio. Oh God, I've handed out leaflets on the street. All sorts. What other jobs have I done? Crazy jobs. Oh, just horrendous stories that I won't bore you with now. But I've done all the jobs in the land. I'm doing a BTEC in Performing Arts. Hey, it is hard, but it's definitely worth it. I had a great time. I loved doing my BTEC. How do you get your music out there? What, like, this is a question from Dark. Oh, yes, I know you. Darkness 2 child. Music. Well, it's very good to have a Spotify account. I have a Spotify account now. So if I, I put my album on there and stuff, which is nice because people can, listen to it and stream it and stuff like that. And you can also put your original stuff on there. Not that I have, but you can, if you're writing your own original music, you can put that on there too. So having a Spotify account is definitely the way to go. Oh my God, this is so cute. What's she doing?
I know, she's kind of just like being like a pillow.
Yeah.
It's so much easier, isn't it now, to kind of promote your own music now, and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like YouTube, putting up videos.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah, that's a good thing as well. You can put up live stuff, doing covers and doing your own music on YouTube.
Especially while we're in isolation, you've got to look for something to do at the moment. So yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, this is the perfect time to do that, to just kind of be creative and put your own music out there. All right, if you want to get into musicals, would it be best to move to London? This is May AX Jane. This is a good one for you, Gribbs.
It's not essential. Not all my clients on my agency live in London, but I would say it's kind of, it's where everything's happening and it's where the buzz is and where you go out and you meet people. It's such a sociable job, isn't it? And it's about who you know. Everyone knows who you know, not necessarily what you know. So it's about making those connections. So it's important to be around all those people.
Yeah, I think so.
And go to class, when you're not in work, and see people. And obviously the majority of auditions happen in London anyway, so it's kind of good to be based down here.
Yeah, it's quite hard, isn't it, if you're auditioning a lot. If you're in, I don't know, Newcastle, to be travelling down every time for an audition must be quite hard. But it's not impossible. I have friends who do that. But why would you not want to live in London? Absolutely. It's the best city in the world, isn't it, Wolfie? Yes. Funniest moment in 6, when Millie threw her microphone into the crowd. Oh my gosh, there's been so many funny moments in 6. I wasn't there for one of them. I wasn't there for one of them. One of them was Natalie. Literally stacked it full on the floor, on her bum. And I wasn't there and I was so gutted. Every time I was not there, something really funny would happen. And I was always really, really upset. Oh, there was this one time, well, I forgot my line. It's the first time in my whole career where I've completely dried on stage, and I've never really understood it when people are like, oh my God, when I dried, I'm like, oh, never had that. But it was that moment that everyone says where, I can't even remember what the line was now, but I just stopped, completely blanked, turned around to Natalie, she was right there, and she was like, no, because I never did anything like that, so people were like really, really shocked, and no one helped me. Literally no one helped me, and it just felt like the time was just like going on into the abyss, and I was like, no, and then out of nowhere Millie just went, oh, what's the line? Jane can't dance! Or something like that, just out of nowhere. Brilliant. That was my funniest moment. Do you believe in horoscopes? I read them, actually. And sometimes they're very accurate.
You're good with cards and stuff like that. You're quite...
I am quite spiritual. I like all that kind of stuff. I think sometimes it's nice to have something to believe in. But I'm not quite sure. I think I do, yes. I read them, so yes.
What star sign are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, are you?
What are you?
Leo.
Oh, lovely. Loyal, like a lion.
Yeah.
And I'm two-faced.
Not at all.
What's the agent's name, please?
So my agency is Northbridge Talent.
And your Instagram is?
Agent Gribby. GRIBBY.
I need some milk in this coffee.
I know, I didn't know whether to put milk in yours.
Oh, I'm so... Oh, that's quite a lot. Oh, well. Could you share an advice for starting directors? No agents, right? No, directors have agents.
Yeah, they can do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Same thing, it's all about networking. So a good agent can get you in the door as a creative, whether you're a choreographer, a director, a musical director, can get you in the door and set up meetings with other creatives, because that's kind of how the kind of team fits together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you were with Six from the very beginning, weren't you? So you kind of were very aware of the creative team being created.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about like kind of...
Yeah, for sure. How are you entertaining yourselves during lockdown? Oh, God. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I'm going to be so honest, because sometimes it's best to be honest. We have good days, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
But I have to say there are some bad days too. both of us are very like we're workaholics. We really are. We love our job. I love my job. You love your
Absolutely.
job. So when all of this happened, I know it's kind of a selfish point of view, but you have to be honest. It was really hard, and
It happened overnight.
it happened
didn't it?
overnight.
Yeah, yeah,
And going from our lives, which was so crazy, and we love them, like we love our lives, to now sitting at home not doing a lot was very difficult. So there are some hard times. Yesterday we woke up and we were like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do today? But we've decided, and everyone should do this, to use it for good and for positivity. And nothing can be done right now. This is what we have to do. Everyone's in the same boat. It's what's best for the world and for everybody. So we're just trying to structure our days. I think structure is definitely key. Like, we get up, we make breakfast, we do a workout, we take the dogs out, we come back, like, we're productive, whatever we're doing, emails and all that sort of stuff, practicing, and just connecting with people is so important, and to connect with people that make you feel really good. Like, we're so lucky we have so many amazing friends. Some of them are on here, Angela and Helen. Yes, I know you're on here. So we do that house party thing, which you should do, although we're on WhatsApp now. We do a WhatsApp like group thing, which is great. So every evening we all get together, we eat together, and we have a bit of a party, and that's really, really good to connect with other people in this time, because humans need to be around people. We need to have contact. So it's very difficult, and I can imagine lots of people are feeling a bit down, but don't, because we will get through this.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will get through this. Just surround yourself virtually with amazing people, and you can do anything. I know the Midlands Academy.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Oh, thank you, Helen.
What'd she say?
She said this jumper looks fabulous
It
on
does
you.
look fabulous.
Everyone go and follow Helen K. Winch. She is a Goldstone girl. If people don't know, I have a group called Goldstone, and she's one of them. She's a fantastic singer. You will love her. Can I have your dogs? No, you cannot have my dogs.
Oh, we'd miss them very much, wouldn't we?
Yeah, they've been... Oh, look, she doesn't look very happy right now. Are you okay? Oh. Yeah, the dogs are just having the best time, because usually we're out working, so they don't see us as often as they would like. So this is the best thing for them right now. How did you feel when you got the role of Vivian in Pretty Woman? Do you know what? I always thought I would be like one of those people that would be like, ah! And screaming and shouting, but I really wasn't, because I was so shocked and I didn't expect to get it, that I got the call and I was just like, okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you, bye. And it's just silent. And honestly, even to this day, I mean, it's not really sunk in, because I love it so much. I've had the best time. It's such a beautiful show, and it's an absolute joy to do every night. And it hasn't sunk in that I've actually got the role, and I'm in the West End singing those songs every night. It's incredible, and
you're incredible in it.
Oh, stop it!
You are incredible in it.
Stop. How does one become an agent? Do you normally begin acting?
I mean, there are some agents that haven't acted, and there's quite a few that have. I would say it's always best. So again, it's that networking thing. I would say it's the best thing. If you're going to build connections, a lot of my connections are casting directors that saw me as a performer. And some that I worked with, and they've gone on to do casting themselves. So yeah,
and it helps, I think, because like Gribby, Tom, that's his nickname. Gribby understands what it's like to be a performer. So I think when an agent has been a performer, it's nice, because they kind of have that understanding of what the process is like as an actor.
Yeah. And how it all works, and contractually, kind of what to look out for and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So I quite like that. How do I convince my mum to let me get an agent? She says, do your GCSEs and we will think about it. Well, definitely do your GCSEs. That's so important. Yeah.
Schoolwork is so important. Absolutely. And being absolutely having all those different strings to your bow, even education is really important and stuff like that. So your mum's definitely right. But
yes.
But no, absolutely. I mean, it's a big commitment having an agent, especially as a young performer. It's kind of, we have quite a few kids and stuff on our books, and kids right up to the age of 18, and it's a lot of commitment, especially if they live outside of London. Sorry, just siren going past.
Police is the police.
Yeah, so it's just a big commitment. So as long as you can work that into your busy
But
school
definitely
schedule.
schoolwork is
Yeah.
important. Like, don't forget about that. It's good to be a well-rounded performer, and to do that, you have to know other things apart from singing and dancing and acting.
You never know when you might need it, like at a time like this.
Like at a time like
Yeah.
this, exactly. Do you want to go to Broadway? Absolutely, I would love to go to Broadway. It's my dream.
Fingers crossed.
Dream. One day, you never know. What's it like to be in Pretty Woman? It is the best thing ever. I love it so much. It's such a beautiful show. Everyone, the cast are so lovely. I've honestly been having the best time of my life. I love going to work every day because I love telling the story. And the character of Vivian is so wonderful to play. She's funny but vulnerable, and yeah, it's an absolute joy. I love it. Come and see the show when we come back to the West End. Which show would you love to do again? I would love to
That's a good
do.
question.
Oh, it's an easy one though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to do In the Heights again.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think it's such a beautiful show. You saw that show.
Yeah, you were very good.
I didn't know Gribby as well then.
No, yeah.
But you were like, woo! In the audience. He was so loud, and I was like, who is
Oh no, we
this
did go
guy?
out for Sunday, like a Sunday boozy brunch.
Oh, well, there you go.
yeah.
There you go. He was drunk. But yes, I'd love to do In the Heights again. It's such a beautiful show. I think it should come back again because I think it was just, it was a gorgeous piece of theatre to be in. What was your first play musical you remember being in? The very first musical I was in was a musical called Enchanted.
Oh.
And we did it in Leeds, in like an open air thing, and it was about Lancelot and Guinevere. It was like a rock musical, and I was like maid number 4 in it, and I was just so happy to be in it. It was a great show. What was the first thing you were in?
First thing I was in. God, thinking back.
It's a long, long time ago. He's got to think
I
about
know.
that.
42nd Street. I did.
Was it?
Yeah, big show.
He's a very good tapper. And we're thinking about doing an online tap class. So
my God,
come to
yeah.
the online. I'm not very good at tap, but Grovy's like amazing. So come to our
You could
online.
do your ballet bar that we did the other morning.
I'll do an online ballet bar, and he can do tap. I mean, yeah. Hello, Theatre Cafe!
Oh, yay!
Yay! Oh, guys, I should say actually that I'm doing a concert tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. and it's live streamed to your house, to your living room, and it's in conjunction with Theatre Cafe and Lambert and Jackson Productions. And I'm really excited because I'm going to sing some songs from Pretty Woman, some songs from In the Heights, and some other exciting things as well. And Gribby will be there,
Yep.
possibly
cheering
even
on.
singing a number, and so will this dog. And so will, where's she gone? Oh, she's gone. And so will
yeah,
Magic. So if you haven't got your tickets yet for Lambert and Jackson's Theatre Cafe show, leave a light on, get your tickets. There is a link in my bio on my Instagram, which is Aimie Atkinson. Sorry, that was a very shameless plug, but definitely come and see my show tomorrow because it will make me very happy. I'm going to steal your dogs. Don't steal my dogs.
Oh.
I'm 40 and trained to be an actress. Good for you. Good for you. Do
Amazing.
it. Oh my God, I'd love to be on Strictly. That is another dream of mine. I would love it.
You'd be good. You'd be really good on Strictly. You'd be really good on Strictly.
I'd love it. Make it happen. How did you feel being on Six? I had the best time. Obviously, it was 2 years of my life, so it was very, very a long, long period of time. But for me, I loved it because it was nice to be in a show like from the beginning and see the progression, because when we started Six, we didn't know that it was going to be so successful. I mean, secretly inside I had a little inkling because I just thought it was incredible, but to be on something and to see that journey was really amazing and magical, and it doesn't happen very often, so I'm so grateful that I got to experience that. If you could do an Irish chick in any moment of Pretty Woman, which scene would it be? Don't want this feeling to go away. Probably luckiest girl in the world. I might put it in there for you, Janvi, when you come next.
Absolutely.
Yes, Tom Gribby, says Samantha Richards.
Oh.
Watching with my cockapoo. Yay. What is your favourite musical you have ever done? Oh, it's so hard. Pretty Woman is definitely up there. What inspired you to get into musical theatre? Watching Hey Mr. Producer. What was your first reaction when you realised you'd be performing your first West End show? Well, it's hard. It's a funny one, isn't it? Because you always dream about. Ever since I was a child, I've dreamed about being in the West End, and so it's always been like, a massive dream. But I had to say, when your dream becomes a reality, it is amazing. Don't get me wrong, it is. But I think it doesn't really sink in. And definitely with Pretty Woman, I have been living my childhood dream. It's just such a beautiful show, and so every day is just so magical. That's all I can describe it as, really, is wow, I'm doing what I always wanted to do. How amazing is that? Can you teach us the Luckiest Girl in the World dance? Yes, I will teach you it.
Get your dressing gown out.
I'll get my Pretty Woman dressing gown out and teach it for you. Maybe that will be our next online dance class. We'll teach you the choreo to Luckiest Girl in the World. Well done, Ames. Thank you, Helen.
Yay.
If you could, would you go back to Six? I mean, never ever say never. I had a great time on Six. I'd love to actually play a different role, maybe, if I went back.
Who would you like to do? Do you know?
Either Anne or Aragon.
Yeah.
Those are the two I'd love to play. So maybe I'd love to do all of them.
Oh my God,
do you know what I mean? Like, go back for like 3 months and do like Aragon, and do like do all of the queens. I think that'd be really cool. Do you want to take on film or series someday? Yes, absolutely. I'd love to do telly. I'd love to do film. Love to do straight theatre. What are your guys' favourite musicals to listen to?
Oh God, I love loads. I like Jagged Little Pill at the moment.
Oh yeah, we've been listening to that. Gribby put it on last night, and I was like, this is really cool. I love Alanis Morissette. Listen to that.
I like all the old school stuff as well, like Carousel.
He's so old school.
Yeah, absolutely. There needs to be a Celine Dion musical.
Oh my God. No one could sing it.
Yeah, true.
There should be a Celine Dion musical. My favourite musical is West Side Story, but my favourite musical to listen to... Well, it's a tough one, isn't it? I don't really know. I'm really into what were we listening to yesterday? We were listening to Beetlejuice yesterday, which was really cool. And Mean Girls. We've been listening to that.
Can't wait for them to come over.
Yeah, that would be really cool. What else? Oh, so many. Petition for Aimie to be Joseph. Next year at the Palladium, guys. Sorry, Jack Yarrow. It's going to be me. What do you do if you chipped your nail? Oh, I don't know about that. DM you. I think just, file it down. I don't know. Who do you want to play in Les Mis? I always wanted to play Eponine, but I'm probably a bit too old for that now. So I'd love to play Fantine one day. That would be really cool. But I'm singing some songs from Les Mis tomorrow at my concert, so tune in. Hello, Trinity. Happy birthday, Amy's mum. Yay!
Aww.
Faith Allen's birthday. How are you keeping yourself busy?
Have you got arm ache yet? Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, go on. I have got a bit of arm ache. Should we try and put it up there again?
It'll probably fall down.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this.
Hi from Australia. Oh my gosh, hello. What time is it in Australia?
I don't know.
Did you compete with ballroom or just for fun? I didn't do competitions, but I did some exams. So I did it for a few years. I was very young when I did it, but I absolutely loved it. I'd love to have been a ballroom dancer. What are you looking forward to most when isolation is over? God. Going back to the show. Definitely going back to Pretty Woman and seeing everybody there. Helen, if the world ended tomorrow, what musical would you watch tonight? Oh, God. West Side Story?
Yeah.
I saw, when I was a kid, I used to come home from school, this is so sad, and put on West Side Story on VHS. Video. And I'd watch it every day with a bowl of Angel Delight. That was like my thing to do.
What flavour?
Butterscotch.
Oh yeah, good choice.
Would you switch from musical theatre to film, TV, acting? Yes, absolutely. But I'd like to do both. I love musicals. I never want to stop doing musicals. What was the first musical you've ever seen, listened to? Joseph. But the first thing I listened to, I think, was Les Mis. I think it was that. Tips for aspiring actors. Gribby.
Just work hard. Be yourself. That's important, isn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
Be yourself and be kind. It's like I say, it's all about relationships,
yes,
and just
be nice to people.
Being a nice person, it'll get you so far because you'll work with people again and again, and people will recommend you for stuff. So yeah, absolutely.
So important, but also like don't get disheartened and give up. Because there's been so many times in my career where I've gone, I can't do this anymore. I can't, I don't want to do it. That's too much rejection. But there's always been something in me that's gone, no, keep going, keep your chin up and just get on with it. And it does work, honestly. You just have to keep your head in the game and, like Gribby said, work hard and be nice to people. That really is the most important thing.
What's your favourite costume you've ever worn?
I really like my Pretty Woman first Vivian outfit with the black boots and the proper iconic. That's my favourite.
And the bob wig.
And the little blonde wig and the little hat. I do love wearing that. I feel great in that. But my sixth costume was pretty epic as well. Oh, I'm sorry, I've driven your family and friends nuts with that album. But do keep listening to it. Who wants to become a performer but has stage fright? Well, you know what? Everyone gets it. And again, I will be honest with you. I never ever experienced stage fright until last year. And I don't really know why it just came out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, I just got really, really scared. And I thought, oh my gosh, what is this? Why am I feeling this way? There's not really much advice apart from just get on and do it. Because honestly, once you've done it and you've been on stage and you come off, you feel better. The relief is amazing. So you just have to kind of fight your way through it and keep going. What would you say?
I think nerves kind of show that you care. So I think it's really important, isn't it? I think
if you felt nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that means, like you said, it doesn't mean anything. If you feel nervous, then, like you said, you care about something.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite actor you've ever worked with? Oh gosh.
Me when we gigged together.
Oh yeah. Tom Gribby. When we did a gig in Haven Holiday Park.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was a boy band, girl band competition. He won. Can you believe it? And me and Helen, who is on this chat, go and follow her, Helen K. Wentz, we were the Spice Girls. She was Scary Spice and I was Posh.
Yeah.
And Gribby, you were doing boy band stuff.
Yeah, we were doing Take That, I think.
Take That, and then we had to like compete, and they won. Not happy about it. How often do you put your music out? Well, I've just put my one album out, and there's a few other songs from another album on Spotify. I'd love to put more out, but I have time now, but I haven't had the time, but I will. Have you been to Natalie's salon recently? No, I have not. I have not seen Natalie, but I have spoken to her online, and we will be going to the salon at some point because my hair at the end of this isolation is going to be terrible, so I will be going. I'm Australian, got citizenship. I'm sorry for my bad Australian accent. The hardest role you played. Vivian Ward is very hard, I have to say, because she doesn't leave the stage for 2 hours, and it's very draining, but also very, very rewarding.
Someone just asked if we found the 100 Gillian box yet. We still haven't yet, have we? We've got a box in the fridge.
We've been saving it. Actually, we were going to get it out this morning.
Oh, we were.
Should we get them out?
Do you want it?
Yeah,
I'll
go
get
the Gillian chocolate. We've been saving it for a special occasion, so now is the occasion. Are you isolating with your agent? No, Gribby is not my agent. Can you imagine? Get me work! Where's my jobs? No, he's not my agent. He has lots of other people's agents, but he's not my agent. He's a fantastic one, though.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. He's got the Gillian look.
So maybe that's why you said it.
Yeah. Is your favourite animal a dog or a rabbit? My favourite animal is a dog. I have 2 of them.
You don't have a rabbit, do you?
I don't have a rabbit. I had a rabbit when I was a kid called Sooty. Have you kept in touch with the people from Six? Of course I have. Of course I have. I speak to Natalie all the time. I speak to Maya all the time. I speak to Millie all the time. Saw Courtney the other day. Vicky's been on tour. Oh yes, crack them open. I hope Tom isn't getting on your nerves. He is a bit, but you know what? There's not a lot I can do about it because I'm stuck with him for the foreseeable future. Oh my God, see, my favourite ones are the darker ones.
Yeah, I always forget which ones you prefer.
I think I go like, sometimes I like the milk ones, sometimes I like, oh, here are the dogs.
Yeah,
Here they come.
sense food, look.
They sense it. Don't worry, Amy. We have all lost our jobs that we love. I know, Tracy, I know. It's strange, isn't it? Especially because what we do, we love what we do. You know, I guess a lot of people probably go to work and they live for the weekends, which is absolutely fine. But with us, I love every single moment of my job. So it is difficult, but we will get through it, like I said. What are your 3 favourite ice cream flavours? Chocolate, chocolate and chocolate?
I like that. What's that one you got and then I ate it? Girls will breathe.
Peanut butter?
Yeah, go. The Ben and Jerry's one.
Griffy likes peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
He ate all of mine. Yoga, dog walk, shoot a skit or video. Yeah, you have to strap to your day. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking my mouth full. I'm doing a section of all you want to do, monologue for my drama. It's a very good monologue. It's really funny. I really enjoyed doing that. Joanne! Hello! I'm willing to swim to England to see you.
Oh.
You don't have to swim. You can see me tomorrow on my concert.
Yeah.
6:30. I'll be beamed straight into your living room.
That's so exciting.
It is. It also gives us something to do tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Which we're very excited about.
No.
And also I should say tomorrow we are holding a dance class at 8:30, I think it is.
Oh, are we?
It's at 8:30, so it's after the concert. So if you've seen the concert, after the concert we're doing a dance class where we're teaching a little routine from 6.
Wow.
So
Am I your student?
you are my student
Amazing.
and my assistant.
Amazing.
I'm very excited about the concert tomorrow. It'll be nice to sing again, although I'm a bit worried because I haven't sung for a while. So yeah.
Yeah, you have.
I mean, I've been practicing.
She sounds incredible. Honestly, it's going to be so good.
There you go. Hello, Wolfie. Hello. Say hello. Is your little tail going? Yes. Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
How many girl groups do you belong to? Only the one. Goldstone Live. Go and check them out on Instagram. Goldstone Live. Yeah, I've been in Goldstone for, oh my gosh, a long time. I actually can't even remember how many years. Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. How did you come up with your dogs' names? Wolfie was my nickname because I love wolves. So when we got Wolfie, it just, I don't know, it just kind of happened. And Magic, again, I don't really know how we came up with Magic. She just looked like a Magic, didn't you? We got Magic from Battersea. And yeah, she just, hello, say hello. I just think she looked like a Magic and it's such a pretty name. Who was the first person you called when you got Pretty Woman job? You, Helen. You were the first person I called.
Brilliant.
Helen K wins, everybody. She's in the house. Do some Australian accent. No, because it's very embarrassing.
You are good with accents, though.
Thank you, Gribby.
And I keep picking you up today.
You do. It's like
Not Alexa. Not you, Alexa.
Alexa, go away. You're really picking
You're
me
good
up.
at Geordie. Do Geordie.
Stop it. Stop it. No, that wasn't very good. And do you know who's good at Geordie? Helen K wins. You know what? I can just do a Cheryl Call impression. Simon, I love him. There you go. Because where is Magic? She is right there. Where are you? No. Oh, thank you. Kisses. What shows has Gribby done? 42nd Street.
Hairspray. Fame. Chorus Line in Hong Kong.
Chorus Line in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And our very famous gig that was at Haven Holiday Park. Any advice on dealing with pre-show anxiety? Tough one. Okay. Pre-show anxiety. I think sometimes it's good to... Oh, you know who has a great one, actually? It's Helen K. Wint. Before every gig that we would do, she'd do this thing where she'd jump up and down like this, and she'd have to do it. But actually, it really works, because if you've got any of that like nervous kind of energy, it kind of just gets it all out of the system before you go on stage. That's quite a good one. Any advice?
I used to put a penny in my tap shoe.
Was that like a good luck thing?
Yeah.
No, is that a thing?
Yeah, oh yeah, I think so.
Oh my god, I like that. I don't know how good that is for anxiety. Oh, Gareth, where did he go? I lost... Oh, there he is. Gareth, what did you say? Ask me again. Gareth Whedon is in the house. He is our musical director of Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman. So you can see him on the live here. Go and follow Gareth Whedon. He is fantastic. And he's actually done some really cool arrangements for me tomorrow for our Pretty Woman songs. Moving... what GCSEs did you take? Art, drama, English lit and language, French. I can't remember the rest. I have to say I didn't do very well in my GCSEs, but we shan't talk about that. You are not allowed to go to Broadway. Stay here, please. Oh. Favourite show you've done? How did you meet Gribby and how did you meet Helen? I met Helen... Oh, Wolfie! You're not getting enough attention. I met Helen in Dirty Dancing, the musical. We were FE1 and FE4, the vocalists, and we toured the country for a whole year, and we just got on so well from day one. Like, yeah, she is my best friend. And I met Gribby through our friend Chrissy Cattell, who is also on this live, I think, somewhere, although she's not asked us a question, Chrissy. Yeah, and I think I met you the first time at an evening of Dirty Dancing.
I came to watch, didn't I?
He came to watch with his friend Phil, and yeah, that's the first time I met him. And then we ended up living together, and now we still live together. He was drunk. Phil's on the line.
So were you.
So were you, Phil. I didn't get it because I compared to, but she's the best. I miss my drama school. Well, you can. What about like if you love acting, but you're not, you know, you've given up. It says you've given up your drama school. Just do it for fun. Favorite rom-com? Don't say Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman. Do you still talk to the cast? Yes, I do. In the Heights movie, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Although they've postponed it, haven't they, for a bit? Which is probably for the best, but I can't wait. The trailer looked incredible. Amazing. What musical that you would want to perform in that you haven't already been in? Oh. Do you know, I actually don't know. I never know the answer to that question, and lots of people ask that, you know, what show that's on at the moment would you like to be in? And I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see.
Joseph.
Oh, obviously Joseph. It's Joseph next year, London Palladium. I think start a petition for that. Are you catching up with the cast? Yes, I am. I miss the cast of Pretty Women so much. We have a group and we talk every single day. I love them dearly. They are just the best bunch of humans. I love them. Bacon sandwich, Gribby? Don't know what that means, but I would love one.
I would love one.
Although I can't. I don't eat bacon, but...
Oh my god, yes.
Yes. Tap dance. Yes, tap dance. That was Millie's first West End musical. It was. She did 42nd Street. What do you do in your free time? We have a lot of free time right now.
Yeah.
A lot. What have we been doing? You know what we've been doing in the evenings?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my gosh, we've been watching Smash.
Oh, I love it. Guilty pleasure.
It's not even guilty. I don't even care. I'm not ashamed.
Just a pleasure.
I love it. I love Catherine McPhee. I love Megan Hilty. They are incredible. If you haven't watched Smash, go and watch Smash, because in this time of no theatre, it makes you feel so good. It's just the best. Did you and Gribby ever manage to find the 100-piece Gillian box? No. Songs from... I don't know how to convince your mum. Yes, Angela, it's only £7.50. My concert is only £7.50, so get your tickets. Not so... No. I took one ballet lesson when I was 3, cried because I couldn't skip like the other girls, and I never went back. Aww. I wasn't very good at ballet when I was a kid, and I gave up too. So, there you go. But Gribby is actually very good. We did this ballet class yesterday. yesterday or the day before, lost track of time, and he is very good.
I stopped going to jazz classes when I was young.
Why?
Because my teacher would always do corner work in twos, and because I was the only boy, I used to.
Oh, you're
no
embarrassed.
No one wanted to go with me. I know. Honestly, I know. And then my mum said to me, "You want to do it as a career? I'm not paying for these dance lessons if you're not going to go."
And you didn't go.
And I went. Well, I didn't go for 2 weeks, and then she went. And I thought, "Oh my god, I'm being so silly about it."
Oh, Grippy.
And it was fine then after that.
And so you stayed? Did you stay?
Yeah, I stayed.
And now he's a fantastic dancer, which you will see tomorrow in our dance class. Do you keep in touch? Yes. I had to give a break from homeschool to be here. Oh, well, good. Underscore Baron. I'm glad. Well, what? Oh my gosh, we've been talking for ages. Oh, we've gone way over the time. We were only supposed to do 25 minutes. I am so sorry, everybody, that we've gone over time. But thank you. Oh my gosh, hello from. Have you ever been to Finland? I have been to Finland. Helsinki. That's Finland, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Helsinki. It was amazing. I'm so sorry we went over. We have been chatting way too much. But thank you for tuning in. Like I said, tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. I am doing a live streamed concert, so you can sit at home, have another cup of tea or whatever you like. And Helen K. Wint said to me, our friend Vicky actually said to me that Helen said to her she's getting dressed up for my concert. So get dressed up, pretend you're at the theatre, and come. Oh, hello, Magic, and come and see the concert tomorrow. 6:30. Get your tickets. There is a link on my Instagram. But thank you for coming to our Q&A today. That was really fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah, and keep safe, everybody. And like I said, just connect to all the people that you love, people that make you happy in this time, because it's really important that we keep connected and stay happy. So from me and Magic and Gribby and Wolfie, I don't know where she is.
She's on your yoga mat.
Oh, she loves doga. Yeah, thanks, guys.
See you soon. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And